if you were going to tell somebody the top three must do's in business and then top three don't do's, what would that look like from the owners of Pizza Villa? Like, what are the top three things you have to do to be successful?
Well, I got mine written down like I always do. So
Nice.
I got a few. Mine is to be prepared. There's nothing worse than coming in and not being prepared, running around doing something last minute or whatever. So being prepared is one for me. Staying consistent with everything that you do, whether it be how you take the order, how you make the pizza, how you make the sauce, everything is just be consistent. So like CJ said, somebody comes in 50 years from now and hopefully they say, wow, that tastes just like it did back in the 20s. That's awesome. And then we have a saying when it gets busy is don't panic. Like when it starts getting crazy and everything's going on, it's really up to us to stay calm and just help people when they need help. And like I said, that's always the first rule when it gets busy is we have a guy that's been working for us, Miguel, rolling for 25 years, and he'll just yell out, don't panic down there, just do a job, So it's a fun thing. It's a fun phrase, but it's a really true thing is that you just have to stay the course and just knock out the tickets as they come. And I even added a fourth was to just be friendly to people, treat people how you wanted to be treated. I know the saying the customer's always right, but sometimes they aren't, but you let them believe they are and just go with it. And we are very, oh God, I don't want to say gullible or whatever, but we're here to make it right. If you complain, you'll probably get something out of it because I just believe if you're going to take the time to complain that there must be something wrong, whether it's our fault or your fault, we will try to make it right on your next pizza.
And CJ, do you have top three of your own?
Yeah, I'd say, no, I can't steal his. Come on. I'd say first, you got to have good people. You got to hire good people. You got to train good people because, like I said, as much as we can keep an eye on stuff, if you don't have people that you can trust to know that they can do their job, if we have to step into the dining room or you have to take a phone call, you have to step away for a few minutes and everything goes sideways because you didn't do something right, it doesn't matter how consistent you are. So I'd say hiring good people and having those processes in place. Obviously consistency, which is going to be, my thing to live up to for the rest of my life because I have people coming back. So if I mess something up, I'm the one who ruined the consistency or something changed. And thirdly, I would just say you always have to be on the lookout for what's up and coming, whether it's social media changes, whether it's different way to market, different connections. We do a lot of fundraisers. Being a part of the community is the biggest thing that you can do because the marketing you get from that, the word of mouth, knowing that you're a business that's here to help other businesses or other people, it doesn't matter how much money you would spend on marketing on Facebook or radio advertising. You go out of your way to help people, that's going to get around a lot faster than a regular ad.
What about the don't do's? John, you got a list of top three don't do's?
Oh, don't do's. Don't go cheap. Don't go cheap on pizza sauce. Your ingredients, like you said, pizza's not rocket science, but you have to start with the correct ingredients. And you can buy pizza sauce from probably 90 different people, but there's one company that we use, Full Red, and they're like the gold standard of pizza sauce. And that's all we've used. That's what Pizza Villa's used probably since this building's been here, 1970. It's just, don't go cheap on the cheese, the sauce, just use a quality ingredient. And then something my brother always taught me, don't overthink a decision. You're going to make 100 decisions in a night when you're working. Some may be right, some may be wrong, but you just got to live with it. Don't overthink it. Make the decision. It's kind of like having a relief pitcher when they give up a home run. You got to forget about it and go on. You know, you can't dwell if you made a bad decision on something that, you know, that's one thing my brother taught me, that, you know, in management, you're going to make bad decisions, but you got to walk and live another day. And then don't think you're a know-it-all. I've learned so much from him, you know, about technology and all that other stuff that I didn't think was important, but it truly was. You know, I don't care how long you do something, you don't know it all. And I think I got that almost from, I think Mark Cuban always said, I always try to hire people that are smarter than me because I'm going to learn something, you know. So having bright people around you just makes you better.
CJ, what about you? Top 3 don't
My
do.
first one kind of goes with him. Don't skimp, you know. Don't skimp on orders and nuggets. Don't skimp on ingredients. People have grown custom. You know, you order a pizza here, you're not getting a pizza with 7 pieces of sausages on it. You're getting a pizza loaded up with sausage. You're paying for quality. So make sure you're giving the customer quality. Don't skimp, don't go cheap. Secondly, you know, don't put things off to the last minute, like we were talking about maintenance. You know, don't wait for something bad to happen to try to figure out how you're going to solve it. Don't let those situations come up. Lastly, you know, just don't be afraid to adapt. Don't be afraid to take chances and take risks. You know, maybe, you know, like you said, you're a different business. We tried working with some of those third-party deliveries and it didn't work out. We figured that out. It didn't work for us and we changed course. Don't be afraid to take a risk because you don't think it could be successful. And sometimes the things that aren't successful turn into being a knowledge base to be a better successful decision for the next time that situation gets brought up.
If you like our content, be sure to subscribe to our channel, leave us a comment below. Also, be sure to check us out on your favorite podcast provider. See the links in the description below.